Hey, yeah. What it do with the business is, man? So when I see I'm back, you hear me? And we got another update from another incarcerated brother. Free that boy Bricc Baby, man. He speaks on reacts to 4 extra fireworks situation. Let's see what the fuck the Bricc, not the trick, got to say about this shit. Go sub up to Bricc.
All right, I'm recording my end, just as
Uh,
an extra option, so we got that. But yeah, Brick man, what you saying? How you doing?
man, nothing just holding up, man. Checking in with you to get the latest and the greatest, my boy.
Man, there's been a lot going on out here, man. There's been a whole lot going on. Like we're talking, what is it? It's the 6th today. It was just the 4th of July. Obviously, everyone's reacting to the news of 4 extra having a little injury on 4th of July. Man, it was crazy. So you heard the news?
Yeah, man, I sent a couple prayers up for the homie, man. That's a unfortunate situation to be a part of a explosion damn near.
Man, have you have
People
you have you ever come across explosives in the streets like that? Because I'm from the UK. I ain't never seen no explosives like that around my block, man.
I mean, we have them, but it's always like that's the thing that your parents always told you about as a kid. Like, watch out, you could blow your hand off. Watch out, you could blow your eye out. And you never, you never witnessed it because you're extra careful. But I think just being distracted by the live and what I mean, being too happy, he wasn't paying attention to the stems, the wick.
Man, it's a sad situation, bro. It's a sad situation, but
Yeah,
yeah. So prayers up for 4 extras right now, man. But can you give us any
yeah,
updates, man, on
yeah,
your
for sure.
situation? I know there's probably stuff you can't talk about, but like, we wondering, hopefully seeing you again out here soon. Like, is there any updates with the case or anything like that?
Man, we coming to they coming with their first.
This call is from a federal prison.
They coming with their first deals or whatnot, but I don't want to dig too deep, but we'll know a little something around about in the next month or two.
Hmm.
President Trump just passed a bill, the beautiful bill. It had a lot of stuff to do with people in my situation. You know
Hmm.
what I mean?
Hmm.
So hopefully everything goes as planned, and it ain't gonna be that long. I
Hmm.
know people looking at the internet. I'm not a part of the RICO, so I don't
Hmm.
have a mandatory minimum. I'm just a one-off. They came and got me for what they got me for. I
Hmm.
wasn't affiliated with the rest of the group.
Hold on.
For real, man. Well, I'll know you.
Hold on, but didn't they have Bricc Baby on the actual the fucking the feds chart with all the suspects? I don't know, man. I mean, I don't want him to be a part of Rico, but I'm just like, hold on. He was actually on the Rico. He got picked up that day. He was on the it's on the chart. I don't know. I don't know.
You'll be home soon, man. We're just trying to, we're just trying to get through this time. We're gonna pass this time, and you'll be back out before you know it, man. But I wanted to ask you, bro. Have you ran into anybody interesting while you're inside there? I know there's probably a lot of different people fighting different cases right now, man. Like, can you? Is it
Hey,
if you
what
can
you
speak on it,
asking me?
man?
Have I ran in? What you asking me? Have I ran in the dirt?
It could be anyone, man. I mean, if you ran into Durk, I definitely want to hear about that. But anybody
Yeah,
interesting from the world, man.
I definitely bumped into him at Muslim services the first time that I went. I mean, they ain't been coming. I don't know why motherfucker ain't been coming out. It's a little hostility going on, but I'm right here with my boy Didi
Mm,
and then Boogie upstairs too. But yeah, we right here chilling though. Me and Didi, we done made a bar.
that's
Hold on. Is that OTF DD? Or maybe that's I don't know. Maybe I'm tweaking. I don't know. Who the fuck is who's DD?
good to hear, man. It's good to hear. Is everyone in kind of good spirits? I know there's a couple difficult situations different people are facing, but like, are people in good spirits? Are they kind of staying focused? Whether staying
Yeah,
fit, staying active.
yeah. Everybody chin up, chest out. I be trying to get him out to work out with me. Whatever he do is laps and be walking around and shit. He do more cardio than buffing. I do more buffing than cardio. But it's definitely we just right here cooling.
Mm,
You know what I mean? I really don't know what's going on with they shit. Them not the type of questions that I ask while I'm in here. But
mm.
definitely they holding up, chin up, chest out. You know what I mean?
Are
We
you,
all kidding.
Hold on. So I mean, no, I do know. I about to say, hold on, Bricc Baby a Muslim, but in jail, nigga, you'll go to any kind of religious service just to get out the cell, just to get out the pod, just to. So he get. I don't even know if he. I don't think Bricc Baby. I mean, if he did, more power to him. If he turned Muslim, you know what I'm saying? Um. Okay, so he did run into Durk. I mean, what Durk gonna do to him in there anyway? If they did, I don't think. I mean, what would Durk do to him anyway? Like Durk really out of. He's out of his state and his city, and he's out of. You know what I'm saying? And Bricc Baby didn't even do nothing to Durk. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
And we're not guilty. So you know what I mean.
No, for real. Are you have you come across Loose Cannon again recently, or is he in a kind of different spot? I mean, I see him uploading a lot to YouTube and giving his take on all sorts of things going on. So I don't know what the situation is like right now between you, but
Yeah, I ain't seen that nigga since April. Like, nigga, he been gone since April. I don't know why he keep on making it say we were never cellies. You know what I mean? I would never move in the cell with no goofy ass liar like that. We was cordial, because we were cordial on the street. So when he first came in, but you know, when you live with somebody, you start to see the real them. Like all that shit is.
This call is from a federal prison.
He getting tough with 50 and older than anybody up under the age of 40 that get in his face. He apologizing, breaking it down to. He tell a million lies. I don't know how a woman can fathom all the lies that he puts up. But I mean, you know, mental health is real, and maybe she doesn't know that her nigga's a liar like that. But yeah, it's definitely confusing to me. Because he sits there and lies to these people talking about that he produced on all these big hit records with Rihanna. Man, the list goes on, man. But you know, it's the same lying ass shit he was doing on the interviews that made him famous. The cease and desist, you know?
yeah, they were saying there's another Loose Cannon that he kind of like stole his backstory from and stuff. You know, that's kind of one of the theories that was going on out here. Apparently, there's a real Loose Cannon or something like that. But I'm still hoping he gets out of this situation soon, man. You know, we don't want to see anyone facing these situations.
I don't wish this on my biggest ops, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully he stays strong, keeps his head up. You know, and then, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I mean? All things is possible through God. You know what I mean? You got to keep your faith up.
Facts, man. Facts, for sure. Prayers up right now. I wanted to ask you one more thing, man. Are you writing any music in there? Have you got any music in the vault that's going to release while you're inside? Because I know we're trying to hear more Bricc Baby music out here, man.
Yeah, man, that's the FIFA World Cup going crazy
Oh, shit.
in the background. But, yeah, no, definitely. You know I'm not the biggest writer. Yeah, I'm not the biggest writer or whatever the case is. But, you know, I did the Free the Brick freestyle is coming soon. I heard that you.
Yeah, hey Bricc, you should have been dropping freestyles. If you getting on here to do every time you get on here to do a little update interview, you need to be dropping some bars and upload that separately or something. Might as well. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna help keep you relevant with the rap, and it's gonna help keep running your numbers up. If you see this Bricc, start dropping little bars, just even if it's a minute, and give it a name and tell whoever running your shit upload it to this. So you know what I mean? Real shit. I was doing that shit when I was locked up. Real nigga shit. I recorded probably like 12 songs. Like when I did my big.
You might have a verse on there, man. So
Hey, man, anytime, man. Anytime. I get in the booth for Bricc any minute of the day, man. Come on.
Yeah, we doing the cipher. No, the family, the No Jumper family, they doing the Free the Brick cipher. So, yeah, man, we back at it again. I got a little hot 12 to 16 bars for them. You know what I mean? Acapella.
Hey, I've been seeing, I don't know if you probably haven't seen it, but it's since you've been locked up, man, a lot of people on Reddit have been going back and re-listening to the No Jumper Cypher and just saying, damn, like Bricc Baby's verse was just flames, like it was ahead of its time. You know what I'm saying? So definitely need more music from you at some point, man.
Man, nah, we definitely gonna get back to it. I'm gonna be one of them OG niggas. I'm gonna be one of them OG niggas that always keep the music involved with their program. You know, my son is next up, so I'm gonna be working on my son and New Jack, Blue Stain, and RS should be home. So all the Score Gang, they still doing it. I'm gonna play my Yo Gotti Birdman role and just keep on rapping.
Hell yeah.
But unfortunately, if they, you know, I gotta tap out at some point, but I don't. 2 Chainz, Future, everybody keep the hope for the older people in rap, as long as you popping hot shit still.
Yeah, and you got a lot of good relationships out here, man. I feel like if you found the right artist, you could A&R somebody to the top. You know what I'm saying? Like it
That's what I'm saying.
just through your connections and through your profile, you could discover the next person out of LA. And I feel like LA needs a couple new good artists right now. You know?
Exactly, but not just LA. I'm all over the world scouting, man. Hot music is hot music. It'll definitely be dope for artists out of the city or the section to go back up through there. But you know, it's a whole lot of resentment from the way that Nipsey passed away. I think these plug you back in.
Hey, you back?
Yeah. But I feel like these record labels got a little bit of resentment from the way Nipsey passed away. So when they come to the neighborhood looking for artists, they always, you know, have that in the back of their head that, you know, one of our own killed another one of our own. You know, it's a lot of confusion about that right there. So
Man, long little neighborhood Nip, man. Real shit.
hopefully it does. New Jack, like I said, RS, Blue Stain, we got the scores. It's still a score game, you know?
Man, free that boy Bricc Baby, man. Y'all go over there, tap in if you want to listen to the other 10 minutes of that. Free him up, bro. He sound like he in good spirits, keeping his mind clear. That was fucked up with the Nip shit, but we all know that by now. R.I.P. Nip, man. But yeah, man, free up Bricc. Drop some freestyles, Bricc. Don't just drop one on the no jumper. Do your own. Drop some just Lucy's. Just, you know what I mean? Type shit. But y'all let me know, man. Y'all go tap in, Bricc Baby. Like I'm still on notification bell.